Shut up. And one fish, two fish. And one fish, two fish. And a red fish, blue fish. And one fish, two fish. And a red fish, blue fish. And one fish, two fish. Okay, Twitch is a go. Let's check the YouTube. YouTube is like 2 minutes behind. Let's see if we can fix that. Oh, let's check the YouTube. Let's see if we can fix that. All right. Now it's only like 10, 15, 20 seconds behind. Oh, let's check the YouTube. Yo, Rod. Let's see if we can fix that. All right. Now it's only like 10. All right. Gonna watch from my laptop in bed. Ooh. I hope it went well. Out today on a Saturday. Dang. Lots of pointy things in your nose. And had to get up early. Even worse, the worst part, getting up early. Anyhow, is there anybody in the Discord? Am I all by myself tonight? I've got Willie in the chat. it's gonna be me and Willie. Maybe Atherin will show up. Atherin posted some stuff in the gallery.
Hey, Chris.
Hey, Willie, how you doing?
Doing fine.
All right. Charles ain't gonna make it tonight. He already called out. He's got to work tomorrow. So, and is that Atherin?
Hola, señor Atherin.
Hola. His mic, he's muted. He's muted.
Yep.
Ay, Dios mío, es mute.
There you go.
Hola.
Hola.
¿Cómo están ustedes?
It works a lot better when you're not muted.
¿Podría ir al baño?
Yeah. Anyhow, happy National
¿No tengo
Pet Day.
pantalones?
No. sorry, dude.
Oh man.
We don't have a lot of stuff in the gallery tonight. Charles isn't here, so maybe
I have one I can share. I'll drop it in right now.
Okay, let's take a look. What do we got in the gallery anyhow? What is today? Today is
Sunday.
Saturday. Sunday.
Kia ora, Kiwi.
Kia ora, Kiwi. Saturday, if you're on the happy side of the planet. The 6th. Okay, that stuff. Open floor plan. Open floor plan was the last thing. All right. I got Safari Girl submitted last week.
I wasn't sure I was going to make it. They were telling us about a cyclone heading down here with 150 mile an hour winds.
Oh, no.
Supposed to hit last night and tear the hell out of the place, but
it'll come tomorrow. Well,
I don't know. maybe it didn't get this far down the country. It
Yeah.
felt like a bit of a visit to me.
Well, I hope it doesn't get that far down in the country. Wishing you the best, man. Stay safe, Kiwi. Anyhow, I got the safari outfit submitted. It's got boots. It's got fake socks. It's got shorts with a belt that opens. It's got a compass and a canteen and a shirt with fake pockets and a pith helmet because we love to say pith. And look, you can sit down in it. Yo, Leo, how are you doing? Very pithy. I know, very pithy. And I think I showed this, except last week it was in green. So this week our obligatory front and back shots are in white, which makes it a little easier to see the detailing. So if I am lucky, it'll be out in May.
He hasn't been out in the jungle yet.
Not
In
yet.
that,
No.
way too clean.
Mm-hmm. She ain't going out in no jungle like that. So anyhow,
Wait till her dad sees her going out like that.
Be like them highway surfers, all geared up, but don't go out.
all right. All right, we got a little something here from Henry this week.
I remember this asset.
Yeah, so Henry writes chapter 2, The Stirring in the Dark. So, nice looking set there, Henry. Laura Lovecraft, something like that, right? And then the final promo image for this Furry Girl, the obligatory zombie girl, is back in dirty clothes this week.
She's sporting the look.
Mm-hmm. She has a style.
Laura Lovecraft.
That was an asset where I had to take a plane and stick it on top of it to give it a texture that didn't suck. And then I blended it. And of course, with depth of field, you can't actually tell what's in the background. So I just grabbed myself a nice... I'm skipping because I accidentally posted National Unicorn Day in the wrong directory. And this is what I'm currently working on. It's the pirate outfit. It's the first time actually getting it on a character and rendering it. So I'm pretty happy with how it's actually looking.
Oh,
When I was looking at it, Marvel's designer, I'm thinking, this looks like crap. This looks like crap. This looks like crap. Trust the process. And now it's starting to look a little better. Once I'm actually getting it on characters.
now it looks like
She got-
shit. Hot shit.
That's hot shit.
She got elven eyes.
It looks that way. She doesn't really. It's the way the light really. She has. I used gem shaders for her irises. So, they really catch the light in the iris on the sides apparently, and it makes her look like she's got cat eyes. And now we have a few things here for Mr. Atherin.
Yep, slow week. Not much to say about it.
No.
That this was rendered in 2 pieces. There's too many characters on one scene.
Oh no.
I guess I'm still running them poor little 1080 Ti's.
Yeah. Same here, man.
I recognize the Bordeaux outfit in the background.
Yeah, I purchased that sometime in the past. It's like, I need to put something on her that works.
It's in my wish list. I
Yes.
have used it once from the unofficial store. Hmm.
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't know where it came from.
Yep.
It's in my list of things I've bought.
So, three
And she's
goes.
not in the sporty swag anymore.
And the same girl with two other girls.
Yep. It's depending on how the player's been playing, one or the other will be hanging around. Starting to feel for those people who are making Mass Effect and the hole they dug for themselves as they made one user choice after another.
And it just gets more and more convoluted. Is that it?
Yeah. But it's almost done. I hope.
You hope. And then this is, what is this? Choose your own adventure.
Yep. This chapter is pretty linear, but every single scene has between 2 and 6 variations that could happen.
Oh,
So who is sitting on the end of the bed? Don't know.
so you have to
Could
count
be her.
each and every one of them.
And saving a lot of custom. Like I'll put a character there, save her as a custom pose,
Both.
Mhm.
and apply it to the next one. But they're all different sizes.
So you
So
have
then I have to update it and
Mhm.
let it run for another 20 minutes.
Well, at least you have the base pose.
Yeah.
Just bend her forward a bit more, sit her up a bit straighter. But yeah. Since the arms are resting on the legs, yeah, everything's connected.
Easy peasy.
So yeah, well, you can do it. You're doing okay.
And then
Yep.
your last option,
Last one.
space vampires in space.
That is a very small bunk.
Yes. Yeah, it was meant to be. These were meant to be crew quarters, like enlisted
Okay.
quarters. So
Oh,
those are actually very large bunks. Like on my old ship, a chief would have a bunk like that. Anybody like me who was a little beneath that, you'd have about half the headroom as you're seeing in that.
mm,
So it's huge.
hmm looking good, man.
Gracias.
And then we've got something here, a little something from Leo. Dun dun dun. Eduardo 9 from Daz and Nabella 9 from Render Hub. Clothing, hair, and gun from Daz. Background elements modeled in Blender or plucked from Blender kit.
The Edward Norton clone from Daz.
Let's see, foreground was rendered in Daz, background in Blender, then composited it. No, you have to render it all together. Looking good. Oh, those look like cutout people, though. Those weird ArchViz background filler people. Yeah. The other option, I guess, is the Daz billboards, but then they kind of look like Daz billboards.
If you keep them in the background in the no focus zone, they look okay. I use them all the time.
Yeah.
They do cut down on resources tremendously.
Is that? Yeah. I did use them for one of my recent promos. I stuck them in the background, so definitely.
A single polygon per card, or getting a few thousand polygons for a model makes a big difference.
Yeah.
Especially if you want to fill a city with people.
Right.
The assets themselves are huge, though.
And yeah, looking good, man. That came out well. And then I've got one more. This is just a quick whip of what I was working on earlier today. We're still working on the Sinbad outfit, but I've got the scabbard modeled and this scimitar modeled. Starting to get those set up in Daz. I quickly threw it in the Substance Painter and got some basic textures on. So I have to rig the scabbard still so that you can pose it around a bit. And I'm just going to, it's just basically just floating there on the sash because it doesn't belong on a sash, but I didn't make a belt. So that's coming along nicely. I've got all the parts.
In a sash, it should be slid in between the sash.
Yeah.
But that's going to take a lot more work.
Right.
Than,
well, Daz is a little finicky about doing something like that.
Yeah.
You know, if it was a static model, it wouldn't be a problem, but Daz has got to move around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's on Tubi, I think. If you don't mind the ads. And
I think I have it somewhere.
I know
in storage at the moment.
Yeah. Well, I have a copy of it on DVD too, with a bunch of other Harryhausen stuff. And then we've got one more. This is from Willie.
That's the only safe for work one this week.
That's it.
Still working on that commission.
Model is
I'm almost done with it, but well, the main character is not wearing much at all throughout the whole set.
Oh, bother.
Customer's happy though.
Well, that's good. As long as the customer's happy. Looking good, man.
I also made this one well, a little spicier. You know, she's boating between a few islands with no people around, so no much need to have a bikini on.
However, in this version, all right, looking good.
Those are the Bikini Islands, actually.
Are they?
The Bikini Island asset.
That's what
it's
Daz
called.
calls it.
Yeah.
No, not the Bikini Islands. Well, that's true. They haven't been radioactive for at least a couple of years now. Anyhow, looking good.
Thank you.
And with that, we're actually through the gallery already.
Yeah, it's a gallery light this week.
I know. So I can torture you guys by having you watch me rig a scabbard. Or we can watch the cartoon and call it a short night. Do we have any
Do what you please, Chris. Do what you please. It's your stream.
We're rigging a scabbard.
We're just here for the fun.
We're gonna rig a scabbard for a little while, then we'll watch the cartoon, and then we'll see if
How are you gonna hang that on the sash? Because it's supposed to be on a belt.
It's just stapled there. It floats. It's clipped on. It's got clips.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm gonna stick it on there
See,
just like that.
it's got bolts on it,
And it,
Willie.
yeah, it's got rivets.
Yeah,
It's riveted to something. Maybe
yeah,
to the
it's really
sash.
riveted.
Hmm.
There's a belt inside that sash
Yeah.
that has holes riveted through it.
So I'm going to re-import it and we're going to reset it up. So let me launch the Blender. So I'm going to set this up so the two straps are on the same bones. So they kind of work together for simplicity's sake. It's a lot easier to work with it that way. Instead of having this one boned and that one boned, that would just be
Too much boning.
yeah, and it'll drive the users crazy trying to figure out how to post.
This is the safe for work Twitch. You shouldn't bone things.
That's right. So anyhow, I'm gonna set up a main bone up here that's gonna include that. Then we're gonna have like one, two, I think two more kind of in the straps, and then the scabbard will be its own separate part. So we're gonna kind of set it up that way. Let me see if I can remember how to do this. I've rigged a scabbard not too long ago. I think the Cutlass was a rigged scabbard, or the pirate outfit had a rigged one. So let's get Blender open. So we're going to set up the groups. So I'm going to call it straps 1, straps 2, straps 3, and then scabbard will be the body parts for this. And I'm going to hide that. That was for substance. I'm going to make a copy of this just in case I break things. And we do occasionally break things. I'm going to lay out a rough guide that's going to kind of show me where I need to mark off stuff for my bones. So I'm just going to bring a quick plane in here for this. And I'm going to use this as just a guide to kind of figure out where I can set up my my vertex groups. Tab in, select all, rotate 90, no, rotate on the Y, 90, scale down. I'm going to position that kind of in there. I'm going to grab that top edge.
So you moved up to 5?
I moved up to 5. 5.1's out though. I haven't moved up to 5.1 yet. I'll do that next week. Of course there's another version of Blender already available. It wouldn't be proper Blender if there wasn't a new version every other week or so. So I'm just going to bevel this. Am I in? I'm like that. And I'm going to just do that too. So that's kind of the zones that I'm going to set up my bones or my groups with. So I'm going to pop out of that. I'm going to move that over there for just a second while we set up vertex groups. We'll come over here to our little, is it the data? Yeah, the data vertex groups. Let's get these set up. So we're going to have strap 01, strap 02, and strap 03.
There's no going back after 5, is there?
I don't know. Is there? I didn't
Well,
even
you
really
can
think about it.
As I understand it, you can open older versions in 5, but if you save them in 5, you can't open them in older versions.
Oh no. I did not know that.
Yeah, so
I guess
once you've saved them in 5, you can't open them in 4. Well, that's my understanding. I've been wrong a couple of times before, so
once or twice. It's been known to
Yeah.
happen. That's supposed to be 3. And scabbard will basically be the scabbard for the most part. Except I'm going to grab part of the just a little part of these hardware pieces. And we'll add that to the scabbard group as well. All right, let's pop into, okay, let's hide this. Let's hide that, come into here. What kind of weird tool do I have up? I don't know. Am I not? Here we go. So we're going to make that part of the scabbard group. Where did my vertex groups go? They were just there. Did I just assign them all to the plane? I just did these all on the plane. Damn it. I know. Can I do this? Control J. Are those going to come over? Yay. Okay. All of that. Assign. I'm going to zoom in. I'm just going to grab this little nubbin down here. Did I get the X-ray turned on? I don't. I want the X-ray turned on. I just turned it off. I did have the X-ray turned on. Never mind. Just going to grab that little nubbin and add that to the assign to. And then we'll pop over here and we'll get that. Let me get the, this is going to work a little better with the lasso tool because I can do this and then assign that. And then I think I can select this and we'll just hide it for simplicity's sake. And we still have X-Ron, and then I can take this tool, the lasso tool, and I can actually just kind of line that up like so. So that's strap 1. Hide that. This is going to be strap 2. Hide that. This will all be strap 3. And we should be good. Alt H brings everything back. I'm going to get rid of this plane because I don't need it anymore. All my tools aren't working anymore. What the hell? Control L. Are you doing anything? At least Control L still works. That's good. And then we'll just double check. That I have stuff assigned the way I think I have it assigned. I think we're good. So we can export this out with vertex groups. And we can use the figure setup tool in DAZ to bring it in and get it started. Activate export. On here somewhere, F6. We use the DAZ preset because we only want to export the selected. I'll come over here. I'm going to save you as the scabbard, like so, and then we'll pop over the DAZ and I can start working on getting this to be a right figure. I'm going to hide the old one. Actually, I can copy and paste the materials off the saber, or off the scimitar, because it's the same as what's on this. They use the same mapping and the same maps. And my brain stopped. I'm hiding something. I'm going to hide this scabbard, which is way down there. And then we'll bring up the figure setup tool. How does that work again? Window, panes, figure setup. There we go. All right, we're going to add geometry. So we're going to grab the scabbard we just saved. Projects, Sinbad. That was the wrong place. Simple strap heel, so close to Sinbad. And right there, we're going to grab that. And this should be all good. So I can take this and drag it over into here. Does this. Now we're going to set up our hierarchical order for these. Also, I got to remember which way to order these up. I'm going to load in the scabbard from the pirate outfit just to see which way these need to go. But we can, so the order we can drag and drop for hierarchical. So the strap bones connect to the strap bone, and the other strap bones connect to that, and then scabbard's connected down here. Like so. The only thing is I'm not sure, I'm pretty sure it's not XYZ. I want to say it's ZYX going straight back and forth, but I could be wrong about that. It's probably ZYX. When I create it, we'll see the bone show up, and then I'll know how well I did. So this is all set up. Now we could just come over here to this little button and say create, and now we've got a rigged figure. Except nothing happens because we've got to assign weights and stuff. So now we do figure setup stuff. That we can put down. We can come over here. So here's, we got to do some weight mapping in that kind of business. These should have been up and down. So that should have been YZX, I think. These three here. And that one's going the wrong way. Anyhow, we'll come over here to the tool settings. I can change that over here though. YZX. See, that's the way I kind of want that to go. I am going to change the direction that's pointing at though. We'll orient that towards there. And let me just expand that out. And the same thing, I'm going to call that a YZX and tweak the rotation on that. And actually, I'm going to move the center of that. We should do that for this one too, because I actually want the center to be right there. Let's switch to left view and zoom in from there. This way I can just grab this little thing and just put it right where I want it. And then I want the next one to be right about there. And I'm going to reorient that to point a little better. So that points there. Go over here. That we're going to orient right to there. And we'll point that down the strap. Actually, probably should just point this way because it's the two. And I probably should. Do I want to? Yeah, I think I want to. I want to just point that straight down here. We'll run them like that. And I think that's like minus 36 or so. So I wanted, this is actually my line here, my horizontal line right across these two. Put that at the end of the other one, so it's kind of in between those. And then we'll just point that the same way. Which way were you pointing? I can just copy that. And then we can just paste that over here. I clicked on the wrong one, and I can't get the one I want. Oh no. Put that in there. And do the same with the last one. Why are you pointed that way? And set you to be YZX. You're set the same, and yet you're pointing the wrong way. Why?
It's got a minus there. Does that matter?
Because what?
It's got a minus 43. Should it be?
No, it was going the same as the others. You know, I'll just manually crank it into place. See, it's doing this weird flippy thing. It doesn't want to play. Is that, you see right there? It's not getting. It gets to 180 and it freaks out. Oh, well, you know what? Now it's working. Hold on. No. Now it's flipped back upside down again. That's unusual. I wonder how bad that's going to end up being. I'm just gonna put the scabbard center right there. Do I want to? You know what? I'm gonna put it right in there. We'll see how that works. I might move it. Okay, I gotta set up some weight maps for this. So let's see where we're at right now. Okay, this needs to be moved. Oh, I didn't set that. So that needs to be right about there as well. Because that's the center of orientation for everything. Is good. I wonder if that's impacting you. You're a wild and crazy guy. Yep. There's like a certain area in there it won't it won't get into. All right, I'm gonna keep moving on. So now we gotta assign weight maps to the different parts, and I gotta make sure my face groups are set up right. Because right now, if we select that, I mean, we should be able to move everything, right? If I select this bone though, and I'm gonna switch back to one of the other cameras. So that's kind of working. Are you working at all? I have to actually switch it. Right now it's in. See, that doesn't have a bone hooked onto it properly. We'll go through this one at a time with the weight maps. Which means we need the what weight map editing tool? Oh yeah, and I'm going to switch this over. I remember how to do this now. Edit geometry, edit rigging. We're going to convert figure to weight maps. There we go. I don't know if that did anything or not. I don't need, you know what? I need general weight maps over here, and then I can get rid of this stuff, I think. Can I do the add general? That's what we need. And then I can get rid of this. I don't know if I need to get rid of the scale weights or not, but I do need this. And now we don't have any. Now it's, oh, it's still kind of doing anything, but it's doing stuff funny. Let's fill these weights in with that. Something like that. What is there's the thing that does the thing. That does the automatic weight map thing. And I've forgotten what it was already. I don't know. Let's take a look. Do that. I come over here. So that's not set up. Do we just fill that in? I'm going to select this fillet and then we'll smooth it out. Select by face group, strap one. Weight editing, fill selected. I'm going to fill to 99 and accept that. Nope, It's like I selected everything. I don't think I wanted to do that. Control Z. Oh no. What happened? I think I broke it. I fat fingered something and it went away. That's less than ideal, right?
Mesh items got a eye closed on it.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I'm going to set
bet.
these though. YZX, YZX, YZX. Oh, and this needs to be, I think CXY works for that one. So I'm going to recreate it.
See the scabbard just above you, the eye is closed.
Yeah, that's just a prop basically though. That's,
Okay, yeah,
that's not the one we're rigging.
oh, okay, yeah.
Why are you not
My-
zooming in properly anymore? Because I'm not using the Okay, so that's just a prop. Hide that.
Yeah, well,
Oh, it's back. I got it. I got it back. Okay. I think that's it. Yep, that's it. All right. I don't know what I was doing. All right, weight map editing.
these things only happen when you're streaming anyway, don't they?
Exactly. Let's do this geometry selection. Select by face group. Strap 1. I'll just fill selected to 99. Say accept on that. Filled everything. It's probably going to be fine. All right, let's move to the next one and set it up. Can I get rid of all 3 of these at once? That would have been too easy, right? I don't even know what scaled weights is supposed to do, but I am going to add in my general. I'm going to clear that selection. We're going to select the next one and then fill that in. And are you doing anything right now?
Down out there, and the neighbour's out there with his toddler about 2 years old.
Oh, yeah?
Just
waiting for the
just got a
cycle?
splashing in all the puddles, having the ball.
Mm-hmm. All right, weight map editing. Geometry selection. Select by face group. Strap 2. We'll fill that in.
That'll
Fill
be
selection. Accept.
happy. Kid just sat down in the puddle.
Oh, yeah?
Dad'll be happy.
Okay, let's move on to strap 3. Remove. 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 Clear that selection. Geometry selection. Clear selection. There it is, clear selection. I see it. And then we'll select this one. Geometry selection, select by face group, strap 3. We'll fill that in. Where am I? Geometry, weight editing, fill selection. There we go. Accept. That didn't seem to do anything because I didn't have my generals in here. Do we? Select, then fill. Accept that. All right, let's see how that's looking. that is not what it's supposed to do. I'm not having a good day with this, am I?
But it's useful for us learners because we know then the experts have bad days too.
Yeah. Okay, strap 2 seems to do what strap 2's kind of supposed to do. Strap 3. Actually, that's actually kind of what it's supposed to do for right now. I think. Actually, it was strap 2 moving strap 3. Yeah, strap 2 is moving strap 3. So the scabbard doesn't have any weight map on it yet, so we'll put that on. That should fix it. Then we're going to smooth the weights out, so hopefully it'll start bending properly. So I haven't done the scabbard yet. Do that. Get rid of these. And I don't know why that just jumped up like that. I can't undo that. Anyhow, add general. Okay, clear the selection, and then we'll add the other selection. The geometry selection clear. Geometry selection select by face group. Scabbard. I have the weight selected this time. Weight editing. Fill. Accept. All right, let's check some stuff out now. Okay, so how are you doing? Oh, this is so janky. I think one of those things broke it good. Control Shift F. It's like it almost popped back. Can I just smooth all of these? Hey, Rod. What was that? Getting Twitch to figure out that you were really you? Damn that Twitch. Can I do this? Weight editing.
Did you change your pants, Rod? Maybe didn't recognize you.
Nope, that didn't seem to do anything. Let me just smooth these out by hand then. I cursed them a timer 20. I would curse them a timer 22 if Twitch ever kicked me out. I used to know how to do this. Let's see. Is strap 1 is associated with strap 1, and I've got the right thing there. Strap
Are your
2.
bones supposed to be way down there?
Sorry? No, they're not.
Are your bones?
This is supposed to be where the bones are. I deleted one of the things in here, and it went whacked on me. But I didn't need it. Let me just double check my rigging. Okay,
Well,
maybe
there's
that
your
was
answer,
it.
Rod.
There.
If you're not wearing pants, you're not Twitch safe.
You know, well, he's in bed with a laptop. That's right. All right. I've seemed to inadvertently fixed that. Okay, strap 1's working. Strap 2 has been broken because I have to refix that. I think I have to go through the filling the weights again. So strap 1 looks like that. Strap 2's got nothing associated with it. So let's see if we can fix that. So it's the same thing, geometry selection. I gotta make sure it's clear. Geometry selection, select by face group. I could also do this. I just need one more tab somewhere. Can I stick my down in here? You had an interesting day starting lots of. That's right. Rod had his nose poked at with sharp things. No, I can't. I can't show. Never mind. So I got to do this kind of like this. It's kind of clunky. Face group, strap 1. I didn't want face group strap 1. I want face group strap 2. Never mind. Geometry selection, select by face group strap 2. Weight editing, fill selection. Except it's doing that because it's bent. And then we'll just pop over to here. Clear selection. Got the general weights there. Make a selection, do a fill. And then do a fill. Okay, we're getting there. We'll go back in and smooth these out. Scabbard, so same thing. Clear the selection. Make a selection. This time we're on the scabbard. Fill the selection. All right, that's working better now. And then if I come over to say 3, and if we bend that, so that's actually kind of working. And then we come over here and we bend that. I need to kind of paint that up into here a little bit. So now we'll just touch things up with the weight painting. Do I have to do anything? You know what? I'm going to smooth these out to begin with. We'll come over here. I'm going to set that really high and try to make this brush a little bit bigger. 20 and 40 maybe. And then just kind of smooth that by hand. There's a way to do this automatically, but I've forgotten what it was. I think one of those attenuate or smooths that we were looking at earlier. All right, we come over to the 2. We'll take a look at our parameters on that. It's looking a little smoother. I'm going to remove it from up here, and then we'll just smooth it out down here. See, that looks a little nicer. I hate the way it doesn't jump gaps, though. That's one of the annoying things about weight painting. Because these aren't directly connected, I'm not actually smoothing through them. Which is kind of asinine. And I don't have a good way to do that unless I, just get in here and just paint it up a bit. And that was too much, right? So we're gonna kind of have to do this with baby steps. Maybe a little. So I want to kind of get that. And what's happening is it's not being affected, so it's just popping through to the other side. So I just kind of gotta paint that until it goes back. And unfortunately, I'm also painting the other side too at the same time. There's got to be a better way to do this. I think there's a way I can fill with a gradient tool. I'm going to have to look into that. Because this is just poopy. Is that any better? It's a little better. Pull a little bit off
Right.
here.
See it?
What was that, Kiwi?
Blind man would give a lot to see it.
Yeah. Your duck was good though. Not a drop of blood so far. Nice. I gotta, anyhow, I'm starting to make progress. I'll be able to sort this out. I think what I have to do is I have to kind of, unfortunately, I wish I could like select an exact value and paint with that, but you can't either add or you subtract. You can't actually put an exact value. I could fill this with, I can refill this maybe and then smooth it out from there. But the smoothing doesn't go across gaps, so this stuff is kind of doomed, so I can't really touch up in here. There's a way to gradient fill, but I've forgotten how to do that. I might try to relearn how to do that, try to get that. So hopefully I can maybe gradient fill through there. Let's try, so here, let's try this again, and I'm just gonna not touch this part, and I'll come back to it later. It's a little past 9. We're gonna watch the cartoon in a short bit here, and then we can do the recap, and then we can call it a night. And this exciting watching Chris rig shit is done with. Geometry selection, clear selection, geometry selection. I'm gonna re-grab strap 2, select by face, strap 2. Nope, that's not it. I want this to be, I'm in strap 3. Actually, I do want strap 2. I want to just, you know what? No, I want to clear everything. I want to also select this because this is a, so geometry selection. You know what? If I just select all, clear the weights for this, and then reapply it to just strap 2 again. So geometry, fill selection to 0. And then we'll just clear clear selection, and I'm just going to grab strap 2 again, right? Select by face group, strap 2. Just fill that in to 100%. You must have had 8 or 9 shots inside your nose. Well, I'm glad there was no pain. Ooh, but tasted horrible. What vintage? What am I looking for? I'm doing a weight fill. 99. Accept that. That's better. And then we can smooth that. I'm going to try to avoid getting that down here. So this, tools, smooth. I'm going to try to be really careful. And I'm going to try to touch up this area in here. And let's do this. I'm going to pull a little bit off of that ever so slightly. Maybe we'll crank that up just a little bit more. And then we'll go back to, and then we'll just smooth that out. Let's make you a little bit larger. You know, that looks okay. And then we just come over here. I got to do the same thing. So we're being careful to avoid that, because that's going to give me issues. This, I got plenty of extra room in there.
So it treats the rivets like separate objects, does it?
It does. It doesn't allow you to like smooth over gaps. They have to be connected, which is annoying as because then you end up with like different weights on, faces like right next to each other, so they're doing different things, and you can't really
Yeah.
doesn't treat them all as one nice little group.
Reillusion does the same thing
Yeah,
when you try.
it's annoying. It's like if you were sculpting and trying to smooth something, and because they were not connected, some would smooth different than others. Nearly impossible to work with. Anyhow, let me reset that and let's see how are you working? We'll go to strap 2 and we'll see.
Their soft selection works weird.
Yeah,
It's almost like using proportional edit with that checkbox in to have select, connected only.
oh yeah. I mean, there's advantages connected only, but there isn't, right?
Right, yeah.
That's not too bad. I think that kind of works.
If you're trying to scale the top of a pair of boots,
Mm-hmm.
you want it to scale the laces and the ringlets and everything all at the same time,
Right.
but it won't do that.
Exactly. That's the same problem that we're encountering right here.
Yeah, yeah.
So how are you doing? You're doing all right. I could probably. Anyhow, I think I'm going to stop this right here for now. I'm going to save this and we'll come back to it later. Let me stick this over here so I can have it saved off in the DAS libraries where it needs to be eventually. I think I have something called Scimitar, and we'll just call you Scabbard. And then we'll watch the cartoon and we'll be back and we'll do a quick recap round and we'll call it a night. Do that. Call that Sinbad. Save OK. So I'm making some progress on getting this rigged. Anyhow, yeah, let's do this. We have actually I don't have a Mickey Mouse cartoon this week. I forgot what I had. So anyhow, we're gonna take a break. We'll watch the cartoon, and cartoon's like 6 or 7 minutes, and then we'll be back, do the recap round, and find somebody to go hang out with and raid. Alrighty, cartoon time. Dum 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 dum. Where did it go? Driving cartoon. Found it.
here now. Beat it. Outside. Outside. Yeah! Hey!
And we are back. We do the recap round here. And then we'll go find somebody to go say howdy to. All right, it was kind of a short week. I got the I managed to get the Savannah Safari outfit submitted to Daz earlier this week. It's got shorts, it's got a shirt, it's got a compass, it's got a cool canteen, and a pith helmet, and boots, and not real socks. It comes in a wide variety of colors, including blue, and white, and a bunch of others. Thanks, Rod. Anyhow, hopefully we'll see this in May. Fingers crossed. Kind of would rather it not get it dragged all the way out till June, but we'll see. And then we have this from Henry. Henry calls this my favorite dungeon. No, chapter 2. The Stirring in the Dark. Done in Unreal Engine. Looking good, Henry. As always, thanks for sharing.
That's it.
I'm sorry?
He could get a lot of images out of that asset.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different holes you could sort of shoot from.
Nice. Okay, and one more of the promo images for the Safari outfit. Our zombie girl is back in her worn and torn clothes, featuring the pink color. Okay, this is the outfit I'm currently working on, the Sinbad outfit. I did this yesterday just to quickly get a quick look at how it's fitting on non-standard characters and how it's rendering. It's times like this when I start discovering small little problems, like some surfaces aren't quite the size I thought they were when I textured them. And now we have a few from Atherin. The Atherins. Atherins, you get to choose what you're going to do. Adventure series. Oh, and I forgot to shout people out because Charles wasn't here tonight. Dang.
Oh no.
Oh no. There we go. Check out Atherin.
Oh, here comes the fart. Oh no.
Yep, there's the fart. That's right. There's Kiwi. And of course, we've got our good friend Willie here in the house. I saw Leo in here. Let's shout out Leo too.
This is Sparta!
There you go. And our good friend, recovering from his nose surgery, Rod Shelley. All right. Anyhow, so you got this, and then you get the options of which sets of girls you get to hang out with. Or this set. And then there's you get to choose who ends up sitting on your bed.
Yeah, sitting on your bed.
That's right. Totally just hanging out, chatting on your bed.
Yeah, she wants to talk about her feelings and your feelings. Why don't you say anything?
Because I bottle up my feelings inside like a man. And then I have a heart attack at 50. That's the way it's always been. That's the way it will be. So here's option 2. We got your option 3. Your feelings usually get you slapped. Yeah.
She doesn't want to about your
I'm sorry, what was that? You're breaking up, Catherine.
Wants to be-
Yeah, your mic's not liking you, man.
Yeah.
Damn it. It was going so well right up to that point. Anyhow, an option for everybody's favorite space vampire. Here we go. A little something from Leo. I'll reread what Leo wrote about this. Eduardo 9 from Daz. Nabella 9 from Render Hub. Clothing, hair, and gun from Daz. Background elements modeled in Blender and or plucked from Blend Kit. Foreground rendered in Daz. Background in Blender, then composited with Photoshop. Looking good, Leo. Thanks. And this was a little bit of the progress from today's stream. There's our scabbard. What the fuck is going on? Hell, sirens in hell. Oh no, they're coming for you. They're coming to take you away. Ha ha. They're coming to take you away. Hee hee. Ho ho. Ha ha. Sorry. Hopefully not. Anyhow, there's the scabbard that I was trying to rig just a short while ago. I'll figure it out. I think part of it has to do with where I put the center of origin for the straps to work the way I want them to work. And I'll set some limits on that. So anyhow, these are all the parts finally together in one scene. You get your boots, you get your pants, you get your sash, you get your shirt. They have a fight on your hands. That's right. They got to go through the girls to get to you, right? We get our vest. We got our turbine. We got our scimitar and our scimitar holder. And then one last image for the night. This is from Willie. This is pretty much the only safe for work thing that Willie did last week while working on a commission. Anyhow, looking
Okay.
good. Sorry, Kiwi?
Bikini Island Resort.
Oh, right. Hanging out at Bikini Island. If it wasn't named Bikini Island,
while still wearing one.
that's right. While still wearing one. Otherwise, she wouldn't be wearing anything. Or if it was tuxedo,
I had to make that one too.
You had to, just because.
Yeah. This is, can't get around it.
Yeah. All right, looking good. Thanks everybody for being here. Let's find somebody to go hang out with. We actually did somehow make it to 9:30. That's because I subjected you to watching me rig shit. So that's the quality content you come here for. Ad break in 3 minutes. Okay, let's skedaddle. Okay, who's on Twitch tonight? Josh Uwu is usually on. That's a good candidate. Bronto Saver was on earlier, but I don't think she's on anymore. So Uwuko official is doing the movie night. So maybe I'll just take you over there. Josh usually has pretty good taste in movies. And I'm going to work my way back up. I'm at the bottom. I'm coming up. And we are looking for... I don't know. Esram was on last Saturday, but it's too early for Esram to be on. He isn't playing music, but he was showing a really cool documentary on the Harlem Music Festival, which happened in 1969. Over the course of the summer, had more people than showed up at Woodstock, and yet I had never heard of it until last Saturday. Because it had black people. I think that's pretty much it. White people just didn't care. White people wanted to watch Woodstock. Plobby's on. Let's go over and say hi to Josh. I'll take you over to movie night if you want to hang out with somebody and catch a cool film. So let's do that. Hey, thank you all for being here. Once again, we were joined by the awesomeness that is Kiwi Hawk, Willie, Atherin, and in chat we got the marvelous Leo and Rod Shelley. I would
People all
say
watch Woodstock for the naked people skinning down the mud in the rain, don't they?
that was pretty much it, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Woodstock got all the good press. Anyhow, let's do this. Hey, I'm selling stuff at Daz, and the Sassy Heat Wave should be out in the near future. Finally, after about 9 weeks or so of rotting in Daz purgatory. Anyhow, we'll finally get to see that one out in the Daz store soon. Hey, feel free to join the Discord if you haven't already. If you drop stuff in the gallery, we share it like we have tonight. Also, I try to keep announcing my scheduled when I'm going to be streaming on scheduled days. Next scheduled stream will be Monday at 2 p.m. Hopefully, I'm not working on the Sinbad outfit. Well, I mean, if I am, hopefully I'm just making promos and trying to get that out the door. And we can start something new. So that's on store for Monday, 2 p.m. Eastern Time. And with that, we got raid calls. If y'all can stick around for the raid, that would be awesome. If you're not a subscriber, feel free to grab that raid call. If you are a subscriber, let's try to spell raid properly. We'll do that. And if you're a sub, you get to use the sub raid, and also you're just super cool. And hey, if you're on YouTube, I know you can't join the raid, but like and subscribe. That would be great. And yeah, let's go over and say hi to our good friend Josh Uwu. Uwu Co-Official is the name of the stream. If you can drop a follow if we get over there, that would be great too. So anyhow, I hope you all have a great rest of a Saturday night or Sunday for those of you on the happy side of the planet. And hasta la vista, baby.
Okay,
Catch you on the next one.